Hey, welcome back. Great job on your traditional forms training, guys, the things you've been doing to prepare in that level of your training to become the best you can be in our Beginner Basics Cycle 1 program. We're now going to go into our sparring concepts and sparring techniques, okay? Now, there's different types of sparring or combative training, okay? Fighting, let's say. There is the sport athlete or sport aspect of martial arts, and then there's the combative aspect of martial arts. The combative aspect of martial arts is more of when someone's trying to physically harm you and cause harm to you, you have to protect yourself. Okay, the sport aspect is when you're doing it in for competition. So right now we're going to focus on the sport aspect of our sparring, but we're also going to have you understand that even though we're doing this in a sport aspect, it can be used in a situation where I have to protect myself from someone trying to harm me as well. Okay, so we're going to start first with 2 basic strikes in this cycle, okay? And I'm going to show you some different variations as to how we're going to do it and how we're going to use it, okay? We're going to start first, we're going to go to our sparring stance. So I want you to take your right foot back to your sparring stance. Your body's going to be sideways just like me, and my hand is up. So remember earlier when we did our stance drill, right? We did our stance drill. This was our sparring stance, right? This was position number 7. Okay, now all I'm gonna do is from position number 7, guys, I'm gonna have my hands up just like so. Okay, we're gonna start first with what's called a back fist strike. Now when I say back fist strike, the misinterpretation is I'm gonna punch with my back hand, but that's not necessarily what I'm doing. I'm actually punching with my front hand, and when I strike, I'm striking with the back portion of my hand. So I'm striking with the back of my knuckles on my fist, and then I'm coming back. And that is my back fist strike. So if I'm facing this way, I'm going to show you on this angle, when I punch, the punch is coming out, and as you can see, the rotation of the punch, it comes there, and I'm striking with the back of my fist. And that's why it's called a back fist. Not necessarily I'm punching my back hand. So, from the position, I'm going to work my back fist strike. When I say 1, I want you to take your front hand, you're going to send it out, and then pull it back. All right, but one of the keys that we have to think I want to do with my punch is I want to make sure I'm sending my punch high, and it's going up towards the person's head, side of their head and or temple area. I want to set it up high, and when I lean, or when I do the punch, I want to lean towards it. So I'm going to lean in, 1, and then I'm going to come back. Again, lean, 1, and then come back. I'm going to turn to the angle so you can see me. I'm going to lean, 1, and come back. 1, and come back. And as you can see that as I lean, the punch goes up to the target, and then I pull it back to position really fast. Again, so I'm in my position. I'm going to go 1, and back. 1, and back. Facing you. 1, back. 1, back. All right, now we're gonna do our second punch, which is gonna be our reverse punch, okay? Reverse punch just means back body, or punch with the back hand, and it's opposite of my front leg. That's why it's called reverse. This foot's in front, this hand's in back, that's the reverse punch. When I do the reverse punch, I'm not just gonna punch from this position. I actually wanna step to open up my body so I can turn to that punch. Now come back. Again, my front foot's gonna step, punch, and then come back. If I were doing it on the angle, my front foot's gonna step towards my back side, opens up my hips so I can punch, and then I come back. So if I was facing you, I would do my reverse punch. My front foot's gonna step, 1, back. 1, back. 1, back. 1, back. This punch will go to the body, but what I want you to realize is that even though I'm punching to the body, my punch is going to be even with my chest. Okay, but because I step out, when I step out, it kind of lowers my body a little bit so that when I punch, the punch will go to my partner's body. Okay, so I'm not punching down, so I don't want to punch down. I want to punch straight, and I'm going to pull it back. So again, I'm going to punch 1 and then back. Punch 1, or no, sorry, this is number 2, and back. Okay, let's switch our stance, other side. So now we're in our new stance. Your right foot should be forward, or you should at least face it the same way that I'm facing. Hands are up. We have a new front hand. So my new back fist hand, which is my lead hand. Okay, so I say 1, we're just going to lean and punch. 1, and then back. 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 All right, now when I do 2, remember I'm going to open up with that front foot, turn, and then come back. Open, turn, and come back. Again, I open, turn my hips, send my punch forward to the target, and I come back. And again, just be careful. I see this quite often is that when I step, we turn and punch off to the side, but that's not what my opponent is. My opponent is actually in front of me. And the reason why I'm opening up my hips is so that I can have more power into that punch by me turning my hip into it. Okay, if I punch over there, I lose the power, right? So I want to be right here in front of me, and I pull it back. Okay, that's punch 2. 2, and back. 2, and back. 2, and back. Switch stance. All right, here's what we do now. We're gonna put them together. I'm gonna go 1, then I'm gonna go 2. So watch. I'm gonna go 1, pull it back. 2, pull it back. 1, come back. 2, come back. 1, snap it. 2, snap it. 1, snap it. 2, snap it. 1, snap. 2, snap. We switch our stance. Same thing this side. 1, snap. 2, punch. 1, snap. 2, punch. Again, make sure your punch is going high when I snap. I don't want to go behind me. Okay, guys, go forward and high. Ready? 1, snap. 2. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. All right, good. Okay, so here's what I want you guys to do. Okay, you're gonna stop here. You're gonna go back. You're gonna practice just your front foot in front. Lead hand back fist. 1, snap it. 2, snap it. 3. Do 10 on the right side. Step, open punch. 1, body punch. 2, this is your reverse punch. 3, 10. Switch your stance. Lead hand, left hand, or right hand rather. Left, right hand, 10 times. Then body punch, 10 times. Then switch back. Do 1, come back, 2, 10 times. 1, come back, 2. Other side. 1, hand comes back, 2. 1, hand comes back, 2. 10 on each side. All right, train that for me, guys, and come on back, and I'll show you how we're going to actually move forward, advancing even closer to the target. All right, guys, do that for me, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.